Hello people, in this video let us look at charts and graphs. We'll start off with bar charts. In bar charts you have three types. You have simple, then you have multiple, then you have component. Only three types of bar charts are there. Simple, see, simple means it can be either vertical or horizontal. So basically here in this they have put time, in this they have put age, okay. Here, so with respect to time, that is year, they have put females per 1000 males. So females per 1000 males is going down and down and down and down and slightly improved here. Okay, so basically lot of female fratricide etc. is happening. So females per males is decreasing. Slightly improved here, but this is sex ratio. So they are not considering children, adults etc. But if you actually see child 0 to 5 years in India, the sex ratio of 0 to 5 is actually decreasing even now. Okay. So anyways, now look at this age. This is age here. So mean marriable age, mean age at marriage for female in some countries. In India, they are getting married really fast. In UAE, a little slower. In Sri Lanka, a little more late. In Israel, a little more late. In Japan, they are getting married at around 22, 23 years. That's nice. I like that. Okay. So this is bar chart simple. So what did you understand? What are these charts and graphs? Basically diagrammatic representation of this data, statistical data. You know that data will be raw, right? Data is usually raw, but information is something that is from the data you derive information. So some of these charts and graphs etc. they pictorially represent all this data and they kind of give a view to it, so you can know whether it's increasing, decreasing, compare with others, etc. So how will you define a bar chart? The length of the bar is proportional to the magnitude. The length of the bar is proportional to the magnitude to be represented. So that's it. The length of the bar is proportional to the magnitude to be represented. So here you can see for India you want to represent smaller values. So the length is small here. For Japan you want to put a longer value. So the length of the bar is long. As simple as that. So in bar chart how many types you have? You have simple bar chart, multiple bar chart, and component bar chart. Is there space to write? And component bar chart. So you have already looked at simple. So simple, you know what simple is. Bars may be vertical or horizontal. The bars are usually separated by appropriate spaces. So that is something important here. See, the bars are separated by spaces. So look at this word here. They are vertical or horizontal, the bars, and they are separated by appropriate spaces. With an eye to neatness and clear presentation, a suitable scale must be chosen to present the length of the bars. Okay, we will choose that. But remember, there are spaces in a simple bar chart. Spaces will be there. Okay. It can be horizontal or vertical. Vertical or horizontal bars, and there will be spaces. Okay. Moving on to multiple. Let us first try to look at this graph. We will understand. What is there here? Asia, Europe, Africa, some country names are there here. Country or continents. Okay, then here you have percentage of world total population and land. Okay, let's understand this. So, Asia has a lot of population. The land is small. Wow, Asia is so populated. Huh? Land is small, but population is so huge. Now let's look at North America. North America, their population is so small. Their land is so much. Wow. So this is multiple bar chart. Okay. So what is multiple bar chart? Now let's understand. Multiple bar chart or a compound bar chart. Okay, they're calling it as multiple or compound bar chart. Okay. 2 or more bars can be grouped together. That's it. 2 or more bars can be grouped together. two or more bars can be grouped together. So that is nothing but multiple or compound. So multiple has one more name. What is that? Compound. Two or more bars can be grouped together. Two or more bars can be grouped together. Very good. Last one is what? Component. Let's move on to component now. Component bar chart. Component bar chart. Let's try to understand from this photo. Okay. What are they showing here? Census in decades. Okay, every 10 years, 10 years, 10 years, 10 years currently here. And what's this? Population in millions. So the population has, this is the population. In our last census, whatever was there, till that they have shown as solid. So they are, that growth component of this decade, they are showing in a different pattern or a different color. So here one bar only. Okay, one bar only. But the bar itself is divided into components. That's it. That is component bar chart. Okay, we understood. So let's go back here and update. So simple vertical or horizontal bars with spaces, multiple or compound, two or more bars can be grouped together. Component is again single individual bars only. But they have components. Okay, individual bars have components. Now in multiple compound, there are two or more bars that can be grouped together. So these are actually, they are having no space between grouped bars. Right? There is no space between the grouped bars. Okay. But otherwise in simple also there is space. See, simple also there is space. Go to component. Component also there is space between the bars. In multiple or compound, these bars are grouped together. Okay, so that makes sense. So we have understood in charts and graphs, we have understood bar charts. Three types of bar charts are there: simple, multiple, component. Simple, multiple, component. So under this charts and graphs, we have this bar chart, then histogram, then pie chart, pictogram. Currently we have finished bar chart. Remember, charts and graphs are very useful. They have a diagrammatic representation of data, very powerful impact. You can actually understand what is happening, compare, etc. So that's all. We will meet in the next video for histogram.